Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome. Oh my goodness, my squeaky chair. Yes, I was sick. Originally, I wanted to do 2 or 3 videos on Sunday. So I was like, ready to record on Saturday. I got sick, then got of course postponed for another day. And now we're in Monday, buddy. This is recorded on Monday, but this will most likely be uploaded like Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know. Either way, let's get back to it. I usher. Forgot what. Oh man, I was about to do a reference for Usher, but then I'm like, oh shit, I can't name a song of his because I'm not really a big fan. I don't know everything. Okay, let's just get. Do I even say anything here? She and Kagome join me in the back. Well, before we go to the back, why don't you and me head back and subscribe, like, comment down below. Boom! Instantly, freaking dislike. What's going on, Ori? Being so hard on Ori? I complimented her twice. How is it being hard on her? Maybe you're the one who's hard. Kana, I know you better than to fall for that. Unintelligible mumbling. Is she a mumble rapper now? Kana mutters something I can't quite make out herself, although I'm sure I've heard at least something about being too close. It seems like today's going to be a long day. And what about you, Kagome? I'm not sure. I have a bad feeling about her. Something weird is going on with her. Something weird, huh? You're not wrong. I need you girls to trust me here and be nice to her. Be nice to her though. This is not just a casual beach visit for me, girls. What do you mean? Yeah, what's going on, dude? I can't really talk about it right now, but it's important. Just trust me and be nice, okay? Really? Not even a hint? Whips out massive ding dong. Okay, I need her to see that. You aren't universally evil, but normal people like any other human, you know. What the? Wait, Kagome, give us a moment to talk, okay? Sure, I guess. Hey, have your special talk. Actually, we're pretty much at the changing booth, so let's wait until afterwards, alright? We'll hurry up in there. Whoa, different transition, or I haven't been keeping tabs or been paying attention. A couple steps later, the girls and I split up, with them heading into the women's section and me into the men's one. Interestingly enough, it seems like Miko and Ori get along well enough to even share a booth already. I did not expect that. Women, they're either inseparable or want to claw each other's eyes out. Dab me up, brother! And that's how we become the numero 3rd or 4th in the women's like most wanted public enemy number 3. Hopefully my explanation will be enough to convince Kana and Kagome to refrain from the latter. Since I was already wearing my swimming shorts underneath my clothes, it doesn't take me long at all before I can head out of there again. Now I just gotta wait for the girls to get ready too. Luckily they actually had a reason to hurry and are back out fairly quickly too. Another video getting demonetized. I knew it. Sleepyheads. Another video has been demonetized. I'll be crazy. Whoa, dude, nice body. Thanks. Nico, we're going to wait behind the booths, okay? The booth. Wait, what? Yeah, alright, okay. After talk toing, spit on that thing, you know what I'm talking about? 6-7. After finishing telling Miko, Kana comes over to Kagome and me and we head behind the booths. Okay, so what's this about? We just shouldn't talk about this out loud. There are too many people around for this kind of topic, you know? You feel me? Kana, could you mediate between us? Huh? What? So what's going on? Why are you so flushed? Oh. The last time I saw those two in swimwear, they were still prepubescent. Let's not talk about prepubescent people, okay? That's obviously no longer the case. They've grown up quite a bit. Oh, what? Oh. You look gorgeous in a bikini, you know. Huh? Why would you compliment me like that out of nowhere? Yeah, dude, why would you compliment her like that out of nowhere? My mistake, you look really great in a bikini too, Kagome. You work out a lot, don't you? What? Dude, warn me before you do that. Damn, this guy is freezing. He's freezing over 9,000. Wouldn't it be near as fun if I did, though? See, Steph? Told you, Amarok? Franchu, I told you, when my voice is back, it's back. And then the next video, it's gonna be gone again. So you're gonna be... yeah. Yeah, anyway, I believe we. Do you mean that? Huh? Yeah, of course. You're both grown up into beautiful young women. It's a huge difference from the snot-nosed other girls I used to babysit. I was never snot-nosed, and even if I was, it was certainly not when I was 12 years old. Yeah, dude, what the heck? Anyways, as I was saying, I believe we have something more important to talk to. You really mean it, though. Yes, Kana, you're both gorgeous. Can we now talk about the really important thing we need to talk about? I'll gladly compliment you all day long afterwards, okay? Ahem. Both of you, of course. I'll compliment both of you all day long, but please, let's talk about that thing now. Okay, yeah, deal. Thank you. So what is it? Can you mediate between Kagome and me when we talk? I have obviously never tried it in this fashion before, but I do not see any reason that would speak against it. Great. Sen? Yeah, I hear you. How's it on your end? Still able to hear you for some reason? It's weird to do, but I'll relay everything you say to Kagome and vice versa. She's like one of those communication channels we learn in mass communication or in multimedia type of thing, you know? Okay, so Ori grew up in a religious family and was put into a Catholic school once her family went back to Europe. There she got pretty much brainwashed by the church. Thank goodness they don't specify any churches when I'm like, whoa, what do you mean church? I'm Catholic. I mean, I'm not a big on religion guy, but I'm part of the group, so it's like, hey, what the fuck, part? Okay, and it was made to believe that there's a hidden society of demons and devils among humans. A spiritual battle. You mean, yeah, I'm sure she was taught about myths, but I don't think you guys were made out to be all that great, though. And by spending a day on the beach with us, you want to show her that we're not out to eat everyone's babies? Is this a Red Dead Redemption reference? You know, with John Marston? Wait, you don't eat babies? No, I don't eat babies. I'm Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, yeah. But I don't eat babies. People say you eat babies. Alright, pretty much, yeah, and I need it to be today since she's planning to take her vows on Monday. She wants to become a nun. Mary God is what she called it, but yes, I fear that once she's a nun, I won't be able to convince her as easily anymore. Also, we can't be doing nuns. I think that's a sin right there. A lustful kind. Oh yeah, especially since I've seen what the church is capable of. Oh yeah, a multi-billion-dollar industry, the church. Probably even has deeper pockets than what we think. But yeah, what do you mean? Remember the attack on me last week? Yeah, those guys were agents of the church, shaking down myth-owned businesses for protection money. No way! I'm getting the sniffles, oh no. Yeah, I learned about that a bit later. When I talked to Daishi and got it confirmed and I overheard a conversation between the guys who attacked me. Couldn't do anything about it though, since I had June with me at the time and I didn't want to put her at risk. I see, that changes things. Still in telepathy mode? Kagome and I will behave, okay? Please do, I don't need you guys making this extra hard for me by antagonizing her the whole day. I understand that. I'll try not to look at how pretty she is and how good she looks at your side. Thank you, Kan. You really don't have to be jealous of her though, you know? You're really pretty too. Sen? What? Nothing, but can we talk later? Just you and me, alone? That's dangerous. Yeah, sure. We'll find a moment to talk. Thank you, Sen. I'm really glad. Yo, guys, I'm still here, you know. I still don't like being excluded. Sorry, Kagome? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. We've got other things to worry about, don't we? Yeah, sorry to dump this on you. I actually meant to deal with this on my own. Dude, no, it's not that bad. We'll of course help you out with this. Yes, Sen, this is important to us too. If anything, it is as much as our fight as it is yours. The fight for Mythkind. For the greater good of all hot babes and bitches. But yeah, thank you, girls. Let's go. Say, is it just me or are Miko and Ori taking a very long time to get change? I'll also be honest, sleepyheads, ladies and gents. Sometimes there's a limit. I'm not saying I'm pushing myself too hard. It's not like I'm doing blue collar jobs, okay? Because then we'll be talking about hard work. It's more like sometimes I try to do a day recording, and when I mean a day means alright, we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5 recordings. My god, that takes a lot out of my freaking voice, out of me, you know? And then excluding the day-to-day stuff that's outside of YouTube. So you'll notice that I'm creatively bankrupt in some videos. I'm just like reading the entire thing and not really saying any quirky stuff. But yeah, we're right. They should have been out a while ago. We should go look for them. Yeah, I hope they just lost track of time because they were chatting with each other, nothing else. Walking back to the front of the dressing room, we find Miko and Ori in a conversation with some guy in a button-down shirt and long pants. Who the hell wears that at the beach? Who the fuck is that? Is this a femboy? Who is this? But more importantly, why is he chatting up Miko and Ori? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Thank you, Kagome. I just thought the same. What do we do? Should we join in and drive him off? I can kick him in the nuts if you want. I'm not convinced that we should do anything. For all we know, he could just be asking them for the way to the next Thai store, given that he's clearly lacking one. Kana is not wrong, I guess. I really don't like it, but so far it all looks... Nope, he's definitely hitting on them. Wait here, you two. Show him who's boss, dude. Let me know if you need me to kick him in the nuts. Send... Give me your number. I'll send you all the information I have, or we could meet somewhere and I'll give you a file. So what do you do? What file? Maybe is he scouting models or something? I clear my throat audibly. Hi there. What's going on here? Ah, sorry, sir. I see these beautiful young ladies are already in good care. Please excuse me. I have to leave now. He nods at me with some sort of recognition in his eyes. Game? Recognize game, huh? Why though? Have I met him before? I think that's for the best, yeah. Good day to you, ladies, sir. Who the fuck is... Vertigo, who is this? Wait, am I even saying that correctly? Is this made by Oh no, I'm mixing up the developers. Oh my days. Oh my days. Wait a minute. Am I correct? Correct me down below. Okay, comment down below like, no brother, this is a different developer. This is freaking... With that, he turns around and leaves. Once he's gone, Kana and Kagome come over and take his place. What an asshole! Did you see how quickly he left once he saw you? What did he want? I'm not sure. Miko? He approached us when we came back out and asked a couple questions about my family. Mariko? What does he want from her? Do I need to kick his nuts after all? No, not mom. My biological family. After a bit of talking, it turned out that he seemed to know something about them. What do you mean, after a bit of talking? I'm not sure. He asked if we're missing something in our lives and then some other things. It sounds a lot like some sort of cold reading. Why them though? Being attractive seems like too obvious of a reason. And it also doesn't quite fit the topic of their yeah. If he told us he was trying to hit on him, normal shit. And I was like, okay, doesn't really alarm, you know. If he just wanted to hit on them, he'd probably have chosen something less heavy of a topic, no? Unless that's what those pesky pickup artists do nowadays. Con artists are upping their game, huh? The thought of him letting his eyes wander all over their bodies the whole time, I should have intervened earlier. What a nasty piece of human Sen? What? Sorry, I've been thinking. Are you okay? You look real angry there for a moment. I get it, you know, that is his wife. In a way. That's my wife right there you're trying to rizz up to, Buckster. You're not upset with me, are you? Hell nah, never. Sorry, Miko. I was just thinking about how people like him are really revolting. He felt familiar in some way, but I'm sure that I have never met him before. He did? Yes, but I can't put my finger on it right now. Let me know if you remember, okay? Something about him makes my skin crawl. Okay, yes. My god, this guy's really territorial, man. I'd really not be surprised that he chose him if he was a pickup artist, though. Hamster? No. It's ridiculous how attractive both of them are in their bikinis. I'm surrounded by gorgeous women. Some people could even call me greedy for not wanting to share them. However, to those people I say, screw you! They're too good for you anyways. Ahem, Sen? I think you can stop staring at Miko and Oriana now. If you have to stare at someone, at least stare at me, damn it. Sorry, lost in thought again. Sure you were, dude. Wonder what kinds of thoughts they were, though. Should we go find a spot to sit down now, maybe? Yes, please. Beach episode. We start walking along the beach for a bit until we find a relatively open spot with no one else close by. There's a non-verbal agreement between all of us to not stop until we find a spot like that. I guess each of us have our own reasons to prefer some distance to other people. Kana and Kagome, albeit not necessarily shy, likely are used to keeping their distance because of their new nature. For me, it's feeling more at ease the less people there are around me. Strangers, that is. And Miko? And Ori? Well, Miko obviously shares Kana's and Kagome's reason, but she and Ori also seem to be rather similar in their shyness, which to be honest is a little weird for me to see. I'm not yet sure what to think about that. I'm also a bit surprised about myself that I did not see the similarities before. Maybe the circumstances prevented me from doing so? I don't know that. I see them next to each other. It's hard to miss though. Eventually find a suitable spot where we can lay down our towels with no one near us and do just that. Oh my god, this is no, I'm not gonna monetize this one. So if you do see ads, well, that's on YouTube, my man. I guess it's gonna be demonetized if I try to. It's gonna have ads if I don't monetize it. It's a funny thing with YouTube, you know. You could say, no, I don't want to make money on this one. Clearly, it's not gonna make money on this video, and at least people are not gonna get ads or what. No, that doesn't work with YouTube, hombre. You can have a red thing ineligible for monetization, and then people will see ads because YouTube still needs to make some moolah. Once everyone's found a spot for themselves, I decide to address. I should make a video about that, maybe about YouTube's monetization system and another platform that I've been actually experimenting on. I decide to address something that I feel like I need to say before I can move on from what just happened. Miko? Yes, Sen? That guy, did you give him your number or any other information about yourself? No, this came out of nowhere and I wasn't sure if I should. I see, that's good. Please be careful in the future too, alright? You never know what someone's intentions are, no matter what they say. I'm not convinced that he really has any kind of information about your biological family. But what if he does? He might, but it's not worth risking your well-being over it. Think about what happened in the alley last week. He could have been part of the same group, for all we know. If you really want to know about your parents, I might be able to pull some strings and find something out, but please don't rely on someone who walks around in a suit while at the beach. Thank you, Sen. I need to think about it, okay? Alrighty, babe. Sure, yeah, whenever you want. What happened in the alley, if you don't mind me asking? Miko? Can you explain it, maybe? Sure, I guess. How do you explain that? About a week ago, I was on my way home when I walked past an alley where I heard a pleading voice. Somehow was clearly in a distress of some kind. I walked up to the voice to figure out what was going on and heard a girl begging for her life. There was a man with her that seemed to have been threatening her. I couldn't see them though since they were hidden behind some stuff, so I wasn't sure if going in there would end badly for the girl. Instead, I notified them of my presence by announcing myself as part of the police and told them to come out. Long story short, the man fled and I found Miko in there bleeding from her arm. She was bleeding? Did he attack her? He shot her with a crossbow, yeah. With a crossbow? Yeah, apparently. I took Miko back to my apartment and patched her up her arm and then she fell asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Subscribe. Hey, wait, she fell asleep? You never mentioned that before and neither of you did. Yeah, I felt really drowsy and fell asleep in his bed while Sen was in the bathroom, cleaning my blood off his hands. At some point later, I woke up and found him sleeping on the couch and she pauses for a hawk to a second and looks at Ori, 6'7". And that's all that happened. Then he took me home and met Mom. Are you sure that is all that happened? Oh come on, kinda knows what else happened that evening. I guess now is a good time to try and figure out if this telepathy thing works when I initiate it too. Kana. Oh. So it does work if I do it. Interesting. Anyways, we can't talk too much like this or we'll get suspicious. Just you know what else happened that evening, but Miko can't really talk about it in front of Ori, can she? Alright, sorry, Sen. I forgot. It's fine. Never mind, Miko. I was just joking. Okay? Also, I'll try to censor this video. Not in the hopes of getting it fully monetized or whatever. More like, I don't want it to go to another level. Because from demonetization, it can go easily to straight up ineligible to straight up 18+. So that would mean but at the same time, this isn't really 18 plus. There's just some skin. There's nothing going on here. So I think it will not happen even if I try to do it. So what happened to the wound? Why is there no wound mark or scar on your arm? The bullet had just grazed her. All I did was put a band-aid on it. She got really lucky. Oh, I see. I'm glad you didn't get hurt any more than that, Miko. Thank you, Ori. I'm still really thankful to Sen that he rescued me there. I don't want to know what else might have happened if he hadn't been there. I clear my throat. It was just lucky timing. I didn't do much. Humbleness is a virtue, but it sounds like you deserve the praise, Sen. You always did. This childhood friend of ours is trying to win back our heart. Even when we were still kids, he would try and rescue me all the time. That's the truth, and you know it! Alright, I think so too. You did help us quite often as well. Great, now they're unionizing. First of all, I was your babysitter. Helping and taking care of you was literally my job. Dude, just accept the praise. But, nope. Alright, I give up. Thank you. Now that's been decided, do you exercise, Oriana? Not a lot, but call me Ori, please. You are Sen's friends and therefore mine too. Sure, Ori. What else do you do in your free time if you don't exercise? Thank you, and I like to spend time outside. The more nature around me, the better. Great, Kagome seems to take the helm in befriending Oriana. That's good, gives me time to check my phone for messages too, I guess. Should be about time for June and Suzu to make their way over here. Oh my days! Alright, we're on our way to the train station now. I'm a little bit excited about riding a train. I should never use public transportation before. Rich people don't. Or people who have been fed with silver or golden spoons. I doubt that they would take the train, ever. If it's a middle-class family, yeah, they most likely have taken the train, especially if they live somewhere in the metro. No. But if it's more in the province, I doubt it. Maybe buses and jeeps, public transport, something like that. Trains, on the other hand, no. If they're like real far and you don't really use them, then you don't use them. Alright, given her past, still a wild thought and slightly concerning. I hope they'll be alright on their own. June should know about how it works, though, hopefully. Oh wait, she's typing. We're here now. GPS. Alright, I better get over there. I'll let Kana know what's going on and then excuse myself for a bit. Just sat there sipping his coffee with no care in the world. Oh, and then what did you do? I wanted to both punch him and hug him, but Kana said punching him out of nowhere could backfire, so instead they seemed to be in the middle of a conversation. Good. Psst, Kana! Sen, it still startles me to have your voice in my head out of nowhere. Sorry. Better get used to it though, babe. I love being able to talk to you like this. Yeah, so do I. It's like we have a world of our own. Just you and me. This is gonna be bad. This is a harem, right? Call me crazy and hit me with a fucking lamppost, but yeah, I think it's a harem, definitely. How do you manage this? There's only 7 days in a week. Morning till nighttime? My god, you can be really cute, you know. I'm happy that you think so. Do you think we could leave them to their own devices for a few minutes to talk in private? Sorry, Kana, but right now is not a great time for that. Later, okay? I actually wanted to tell you that I gotta leave for a 30-ish minutes to go meet June and her mom. Suzu just sent me a location to meet them. Why do you need to meet June and her mom? That's a slightly longer story. Go read a Sleepy's go watch my playlist, Kana. Watch the entire freaking thing, or just the June part. You'll understand. The short version is that June's family is part of some religion which apparently revolves around me as a central figure. It sounds cultish. A helicopter. I don't know if that can be heard from the mic, but yeah. It sounds ridiculous when I say it like that, but yeah, that's the gist of it. Yeah, there's something weird going on there, but June couldn't tell me a lot, so I hope her mom can. Plus some other stuff that I can't get into right now because I need to get over there. Okay, yeah, sounds completely reasonable. Why would there not be a religion revolving around you among my classmates? Of course. Sorry, I might be able to explain it better when we talk later. Could you maybe have an eye on everything here? I'll be back as soon as I can. Sure, yes, totally. Not a problem. Thank you, Kana. You really do look gorgeous today, by the way. This guy's really good at segueing to rizzing. What? Sen? Sorry, gotta excuse myself from the others now. Meant it though. I redirect my attentions away from Kana's pretty eyes towards the rest of the hot, bangable girls. Good, they're still chatting with each other. I have to interrupt them now, though. My mom and she even gave him a cooking lesson, it seems. Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to leave for a few minutes to meet someone. That alright with you girls? Who are you meeting? An informant for work. They just texted me and told me they are in the area. So cool, dude. That should not be a problem. We'll take care of Ori for you. That would be amazing. Are you alright with it too, Ori? Sure, yes. Just don't be too long, okay? And what about you, Miko? What she said. Yeah, I'll try not to. That's good. She feels at least fine around them. I shouldn't try to influence this too much anyways. Are we actually recording? Thank goodness. That would break me, man. Let's say I've been yapping for 25 minutes and then it's not properly recording, just the voice. Oh my days. The more naturally she makes a connection to the others, the better. Be careful, okay? Yeah, thanks, Miko. I'll be back soon, girls. Enjoy the sun. Interesting. There's no... With that, I get up, throw my shirt back on, and make my way over to the location Suzu sent me. It's luckily not that far from our spot on the beach. I think I can even see my destination already. Oh, thank Almighty, they are clothed. After a short walk, I arrive at a small hut on the beach where my cute roommates are already waiting for me. Sadly, they aren't wearing bikinis, but then again, it's probably for the best. I should try and stay focused here for June's sake. Hi. Hey, Sen. Hey, you two. Got here alright? We almost took the wrong train, but other than that, yes. Yup. It was really fun though. I didn't know public transportation could be this great. Suzu, you innocent individual. If you've been in any rush hour, morning, before lunch, after lunch, and somewhere in the middle of the afternoon, and before 6 p.m. Between 5 to 7 p.m. My God. You not only have to fall in line. We're not talking about the McDonald's line here. No, we're talking about times 10 that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be falling in line, you know, and then now after you get in the vehicle, somehow you paid, you've got in, finally you got in the bus, or maybe in the train, whatever. Lots of waiting. Lots of wait. It was really fun though. I didn't know. Alright, let's skip that. I wouldn't be so quick to judge if I were you. The train from Tachibana station to here is more of an exception in that regard. Exactly, Uno. A little traffic and thus a lot of space per person. Buses, however, let's just say I hope that you'll never have to take one. Yup, they are... Okay, anyway, I'm glad to be here now. Me too. Can I have a kiss? I'm not sure that right now is a good moment for that. With my luck, your mom comes around the corner just then and any chances of a good first impression are gone. Let's wait until afterwards, alright? How about a hug instead? Yeah, okay. Alrighty then. Adorable. Adorps. Speaking of her mom though, June, I think it's best for her to talk to her alone at first. Maybe wait in front of the hut for her? We'll wait back here just in case you need either of us to talk to her too, alright? Yeah, that's okay. I'll call you if I need to. Good girl. Then hop out there now. We'll wait here. Okay. June lets go of me and runs around the corner towards the building's entrance. Huh? What about me though? Well, I think that's a different thing. Come here. The thumbnail maybe? Is this a thumbnail? Could be the thumbnail. Either way, she's just incredibly thirsty. YouTube. Oh, okay, we're not reading that. We're not reading that. I read that about you. Oh, I'm not reading that. I miss you. Man, she's really like, she's really thirsty. She might need water. As much as I would like to take this impromptu makeout session further, I can't ignore the situation we're in, or rather the reason we're here for. Yeah, we better stop this, because it's gonna be, unfair. It's gonna be something. This could be a thumbnail. I don't know, man. Maybe we could do multiple thumbnails. Sorry, cutie. We need to stay at least somewhat alert for June's sake. I know. That's her mom? My God. I mean, come, let's go to the corner. I think Mrs. Jihara has arrived. Oh, how about... I mean, I know, Mom, I miss you too, but I'm not coming back with you. I want to see my friends. Your father, he just wants what's best for you, and for that, he sometimes has to be a little harder on you, you know. I don't care what he wants, Mom. He's a jerk face. He doesn't really care for me. Don't say that. You know he does. He's just not that good at actually showing it, my little Junko. Mom, I'm June, not Junko. But Junji Ito? No, I'm not the famous author Junji Ito either. Hippiki, what's going on here? Junichiro? Dad, what are you doing here? I'm here to take both of you with me. We're going home where you belong. But how did you know? Mom, did you tell him? I can explain. Please let me explain. No. You both betrayed me. I'll make very sure that you won't do it again though. Whoa. What is it? What are you doing, buddy? Buckster. That's your hot wife and cute child right there. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Come on now, we're going back home. Yes, okay, Junichiro. Oh man, seems like I gotta call the cops, you know what I'm saying? Wait, I am the police. No, I won't go back with you. Yes, you will. I'll make you if necessary. Don't provoke me. Alrighty, buddy. Alright. I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there like a swimmer. Let me get in there. Don't hold me back. He's a stupid jerk face. He can go F himself. That's it. I'm going to show what happens when you talk to me like that. I'm gonna show you what the 1950s was like. Stay here, Suzu. Yes. No, stop it. Let me go. I don't want to go back home with you, buttface. Sen! Shut up, trap little shit. I'll make you stop struggling. Hey, let her go. Motherfucker. Oh, Sen. What? Who the hell are you? Detective Sen Ibuki from the WAP department. I suggest you let her go right now before I arrest you. Hey cop, as if I'd believe that. Where's your badge or your gun? Fuck off, boy. Oh my god, we did leave our badge. It's up to you to decide how this is going to go, with or without an intact face. Important friends, don't mess with me, boy. I couldn't care less about your friends. All I care about is that you fuck off. As much as I would say that's pretty tough. IRL, you know, if you're just a normie cop, not like the main character here. If you know, it's IRL, even if you are a cop. Let's say you touch someone and apparently they do have friends, like really high up ones. That's, you know, it's like understandable if you don't. Two ways here. You did the right thing, which would most likely fuck you up. You do the wrong thing, which would make the fuck you up inside, you know. See what you did, you little piece of shit. This is all your fault. Come on now, we go home. You too, Ibiki. Oh my god, what's happening? No, Sen, don't let him take me. Shut up. Oh my god. Shoot him, man. Shoot him. I forgot we don't have Buki, man. It's right then that my vision shrinks down till I see nothing else but him. My god, we're killing him. Oh my god, this guy he's lifting him up by one hand. Holy shit, what the hell? I'm not reading all that. I don't yell, but I make sure that he understands the message anyways. Suddenly I feel something touch my arm, a soft hand, gentle, soothing. Please, my lord, don't kill him, he isn't worth it. Somehow this is enough to snap me out of it. I'll be snapped out. What the fuck did you just say? What? Thank you, my lord. Why is she calling me that? Doesn't matter, I need to deal with her husband and make sure that he doesn't come near them again. Yeah. Listen to me, Mr. Jihara, you will get up and leave. You will not go near either of these two again ever. If I see you near them or find that you touch one of them again, I won't let anyone stop me next time. But, fuck off now. Why all the dudes have big booties here? They all look so smashable. But I am straight. As a straight arrow as anyone can ask. You know, but then arrows, the moment it's been let go by the archer, whoever gets hit by the arrow better watch out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's so cringy. Let's get out of here. This isn't over. I'll find you and I won't be alone next time. Some of you might be arguing, why isn't he reading all the text? I already know what it is. It's describing that he's choking the guy, he's angry. No need to do the entire thing. Are you alright, June? Hamster on screen. Well, this one is... Now I'm assuming the hamster might have been in the background of the sands or the sky. Last episode. But that's what you are, folks. You know, maybe you could tell me, hey, you missed a hamster. It's right there in between the fucking toes of the lady or whatever. But yeah, I'm fine. What about you, Miss Jihara? My head hurts. Did he hit you too? No. This happens sometimes when she's upset. It's migration or something. Migraine? Yeah, that. I see. Do you need something, Miss Jahara? Some water, maybe? No, thank you. Also, it's Hibiki, please. Sure, Hibiki. Suddenly, I feel the touch of a small hand on my back. Then Suzu steps next to me. Sen, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. My god, her dad really backhanded her. That's awful. I get it if it was Okami. She seems like a tough son of a bitch, you know? But, I'm saying, you know, June? Come on, brother. It's like hitting a freaking teddy bear. What are we doing, money? Money? What are we doing, buddy? Why did they say money? Gambling? Also, you're Sen. What? Do I smell? No, it's the same as Monday when we were at school. Not sure. It smells familiar, like home, but also not. Our home? I guess that... No, not your apartment. I don't know. I can't explain it better. I need to sit down, please. Yeah, of course. Come, there's a bench around the corner. Okay. Not wanting to get too close to Hibiki, being a stranger and a man, I asked Suzu to help June take her over to the bench and then squat in front of them to make myself less intimidating. Better now, Hibiki? Yes, thank you. I know you told us already, but send Ibuki, but just send is fine. So sorry, I sometimes forget things like that. Don't worry, I don't mind it. Mom has always had bad memory for some things. Yes, I have a question for you though. For me? Okay, yeah, shoot. Who are you? I look at June with raised eyebrows. June, that's more than just a bad memory. I do remember your name. Sorry, I wanted to know who you are in relation to my little Junji. Mom? A friend, I guess? He's the one I told you about, Mom. I want you to talk to him about our family. You can do that now, can't you? But your dad, I can't go back to him, can I? Only if you want Sen to go all wham bam on him again. That's a song, right? Wham bam. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I saw a red when he hit you. It's okay. I'm glad you were there. Thank you for beating up my dad, Sen. That's fucked up, but you know. I raised my eyebrows while scratching my head. That's not something I thought I'd ever get thanked for. Yeah, don't mention it. Why is your husband so adamantly against your family's religion or whatever it is anyways, Hibiki? I'm not sure, to be honest. He never liked it, I suppose, but when we met, he was, more subtle about it. He got into a lot of fights with my mother about the topic. She despised him from the first moment, always said that he... What did she always say about him? I'm sorry, I have a hard time focusing on it right now. Don't worry about it, Hibiki, it can wait. What are you going to do now? I suppose I'll stay at a hotel for now, at least until I can contact, what's her name again? Junji, what was her name again? Whose name, Mom? The woman who your Nana's house. Do you mean our house? Nana gave it to you, didn't she? Yes, I think. What woman, though? Can you tell me something about her, Mama? Somebody gave her some of that vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Take your time, Mama. Do you still know what we always do when you can't remember? This one's for dates? No, not that one. This one for people. Oh no, this is awful, man. June has been living with her mom like this and an abusive dad? Oh my days. She documents about our house, my mother's house. Yamada. Auntie Yua? Yes, Auntie Yua. I need to call her. She said to call her. Oh my god, what happened to her, man? Is this abuse? I have her number, Mom. We can call her later, okay? Yes, later. I'm getting tired. I need to take a nap. Oh my god, somebody put her in a fucking hospital. Give her some meds. Sen, do you know of any hotels nearby? I think there's one near the changing booth. Yeah, it's not too... Maybe we can help her? I don't want her going in there and then be like... And then the counter be like, oh yeah, ma'am, sure, give me your credit card. Bing, 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 bing. Easy money. Do you think you could come with me and take my mom there? Yeah, of course. I'll stay with her until she's better, but can I come back to you later tonight? Sure, June, if that's what you want. Is it okay to leave your mom on her own though? I was about to say. Shouldn't she? She'll be better after she slept for a bit. Okay, if you need me to come pick you up later, let me know and I'll get on a train over here. Or we'll take you back with us if we're still here. This is fucked up, man. Oh my days. How could you do this? Developer, how could you do this? You made a sweet character being a fucked up home like IRL. That's it happens, you know. People who always smile. You don't know. You don't know. Don't know behind the smile is a frown. Okay, get me out of here. I'm walking out the damn door. Come, let's get her over there. My God, man, this is awful. This is and then we'll go back to the hot babes group. My God, the hotel isn't very far away from our current location, so it doesn't take too long to get Hibiki over there. Luckily, she's able to walk by herself. She's just not very responsive. While walking, I quickly send a message to Kana, letting her know that I'm on my way back. Once at the hotel, we get a room for her in June and put her into bed where she quickly falls asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Subscribe. June thanks me again for beating up her dad, which is kind of weird. I agree. That's a if you're the father, let's say you're not really an abusive dad, but you're not the perfect dad, and somebody comes up beats you up. It's an awful thing for a child to see their father beat up. But I guess it's more so, it would be even worse if it's like your dad argued with someone, then they whoop your ass in front of your kids. That's not a manly thing to do, I'm telling you. That's not a manly thing to do. It's like a pride thing, right? It's like, are you really willing to not only beat this man up, but crush his pride as a father? You know? But here in this scenario, the guy was I don't know, man. I feel torn about it. And beating up her dad and hugs Suzu and me goodbye, saying that she will message me later. A short while later, Suzu and I are back out in the hot sun and walking along the beach. But at least Sen is kinda in the middle of it. I was like, yeah, that was messed up what her dad did, but at the same time, it's still her father. So it wasn't really right for me to go up and choke him like that. Sen, that was so sad. Yeah, I know. Poor Hibiki. Poor June. She seems so normal at first. Those things are always visible. What do you think it is? Dementia? Probably trauma-induced dementia. But I ain't no expert. I'm not sure, honestly. Haven't had to deal with dementia before, so I wouldn't know. Could be though. Seems like she's in the middle of like stages, you know, in a really bad way. I put my arm around her and pulled her closer to me. I hate feeling helpless like this. Me too, cutie. Don't dwell on it too much though, or it'll break you too. I know it sounds harsh, but right now we can't do much more than we already did, so there's no point in thinking about it too much. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like you get to stay with me at the beach today. I do? Would you rather go home? I can't go with you though. I need to get back to the others. It's been way too long already. No, I'd love to spend the day with you, but do you think the others would be okay with it? Fair point. That's actually a fair point she raises there. As far as I'm aware, Suzu is far from Kagome's favorite person. And I'll deal with it if I have to. That's the Heaven way. You can have 5 babes that you like, but 5 of them don't like one another. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you even do that? Birthday party and all of them are trying to kill one another? It's like, oh, ooga. It'll be fine, don't worry. You like Miko, don't you? Yeah. Then I'm sure you like Ori too. They are eerily similar, actually. Okay. I may already have my new bikini on under here too. I see, good. Let's quickly get over to the dressing booth then. Okay. Alright. Also, let's not mention what just happened with June and Hibiki to the others, alright? There's no need to upset them and ruin their day over it. Okay, yes. Also, Steph, and everyone watching. Emerald? Franshu? Either way, what I'm just saying, I slept 12 hours. My god, that was gotta be longest. No, not the longest, but one of the okay-ish naps I've ever done. Nap, huh? A long-ass nap. After that, we change our course slightly and head for the booths, where Suzu quickly gets out of her clothes. I'm tempted to run off with her once I see her in just her bikini and have some fun. But well, that wouldn't be a good idea for a bunch of reasons. Still, the temptation is there. I think her thoughts are heading in a similar direction because she blushes and bites her lip when she notices my eyes wandering all over her body. We're both able to contain ourselves though, for now. Time to go back to the others. I might do double uploads. Yes, it's Crimson High week. I did not lie about that. But we'll do double uploads. Maybe 12-hour intervals. Even though that would fuck up in an algorithmic terms. You know, that would kind of fuck up some of the videos. It's like this. YouTube pushes out the video 8 hours maybe? 12 hours? 12 hours. Let's go with that. and then it would still push it a little bit more for another 12. Not as aggressive as the first 12. You know what I'm saying? So if I upload like intervals of 12, it might give a chance for the first video to do okay, or to have exposure at least, you know, as opposed to doing 4 hours, 6 hours. I've tested this. 6 hours is horrible. So yeah, I've tried 8 hours, but it's kind of weird. 8 hours, like what the fuck? 3 videos in a day, maybe that's doable. I don't know. Only divisible by 4s and 8s and 6. Yes, 6 hours still not good. So yeah. Hey guys, I'm back and I brought someone with me. Hi everyone. Hey Suzu. Oh no. Hello Suzu. Why? Kagome? No, not Kagome. Why is she here? She obviously came with Sen, so there's likely a reason. Should calm down, not make a scene. I don't want to calm down though. Today was supposed to be fun. I can't have fun if the freaking princess is around. Sen, maybe I should go home after all? No, you don't have to. Kagome. Uh-oh. The main wife is standing up. Everybody, we gotta listen. All of you second, third, fourth, fifth wives, calm down. The main gal is speaking. She's putting her foot down. What? Stop that. Suzu is a nice girl. You're acting like a jerk right now. Stop. Miko, apologize to her. Holy shit. Oh my god. She's like, whoa, main wife. Whoa, that was looks like she will be the glue that makes everyone stick together. No, apologize or I'm going to be mad at you. What? Miko, I apologize. She's a feisty one. Told you, I mean she's a fighter. Listen, Suzu, I'm sorry, okay? My reaction wasn't really that nice and I'll hold back, okay? You don't have to go home just because of me. It's kinda... Damn! Miko said, I'm the main wife here. Everybody listen. And they were like, you're not the main, I'm the main wife. Thank you, Kagome. I am sorry if I was annoying in the past too. I know I wasn't always easy to deal with. Oh, well now I really feel like a jerk. It's okay, we don't have to be friends, but we can be maybe if you want to. Yeah, maybe, we'll see, okay? Okay. So, everything's fine now, great. Damn, that's what, Steph? That's what I told you, she's the wife, Miko. Now, is this what it feels like to be on a shipping war? I've never been the kind of guy that like ships. Especially in anime, I've been always on the sidelines. I'm like, I mean, all of them are fine. Whatever the authors wish, right? But now, I gotta fight. Number 1 spot. They're all gonna be wives either way. It's a harem. It's literally in the tags of the freaking game. Or visual novel. Miko number 1. Miko number 1. That's the example right there. It's over. It's a done deal. But Suzu is cute. She's like a meek, chill kind of wife, you know. Kagome is a strong, fierce, head-on kind of character, a bit direct. Doesn't really think about oh wait, I might disrespect someone. No, she thinks that after the fact. Kana is more on the thinking side of things, and Ori is more on the, you know, what's happening? She's more of a reactive kind of gal, I think, for the time being. Can we sit down and enjoy the sun together then? Sure, yeah, sorry about that, Sen. It's fine, Kagome, let's just move on. We sit down just as I'm about to grab a second towel for Suzu out of my bag. Miko offers to share her own so they can chat. Hamster on screen, son of a bitch. I still don't know where that other hamster is. Can someone comment down below as well? The last video? She surprised me today. I did not expect her to be able to put her foot down like she did. Yeah. But then again, it does not suit her either. Either way, I'm glad she did. Solve this situation way quicker than I ever could have. Plus, this way, I didn't have to upset anyone by seemingly playing favorites or picking sides. I agree. We can't pick favorites, man. We pick a favorite, they get targeted. All in all, it turned out well. Let's hope it stays that way too. Sen? Hannah? You seem to be lost in thought. Everything alright? Yeah, I just thought that I did not expect Miko to react like she did. She crawls over and sits down in front of me and holds her book up in what I assume is an attempt to be inconspicuous. Because it's weird if she's looking at me and then we're actually talking telepathically. I've always thought of that. X-Men, anybody knows that? Professor Xavier in a wheelchair, or not in a, or maybe not in a, either way, telepath, right? Mutant or not, that kind of power. So they were just staring at one another. And if other people are looking, they're gonna be like, gee, get a room, you two. We get it. You're in love. It's one of those funny things. Or awkward situations, right? We're doing our entire conversation just staring one another. No sound being omitted. Or no, not omitted, but emitted. There we go. Wrong word. She crawls over and sits. Alright. Luckily, the others are busy talking to each other and don't pay much mind to us. She can be intimidating when she gets angry. Not that that happens often. Only if she feels that someone's being treated unfairly, mostly. Someone other than herself, that is. I'm not sure that she would stand up for herself like that. Yeah, oddly enough, that does sound like Miko, even though I didn't know she had a side like that to her. Do you think this thing between Kagome and Suzu is over now? I cannot say for certain. Kagome usually holds onto her grudges for a long time. But who knows, maybe Suzu really has changed. This was enough to get her over it. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, I guess. Do you think we could go somewhere and talk for a bit now? Sure, yeah, seems like everyone's busy chatting. I don't think they'll mind if we excuse ourselves. Just ask me out loud again. Okay. Sen, can I talk to her for a minute? Sure, yeah. You girls alright with waiting here until we're back, Suzu? I'm okay with it. You're running around quite a lot today, Sen. Make sure you stay hydrated, okay? The caring wife. Well. I will. Yeah, you girls hopefully do the same. You might have to go get some more drinks later. We're good for now. Don't be too long, though, okay? Of course, Miko. Gome's just staring at us like, oh, these two. I get up from my spot and give Kana a hand, too. She's unusually hesitant, but eventually takes it and lets me help her up. She quickly lets go of my hand once she stands, though. Then she guides me away from the others. We stop next to a rock formation not too far away from the others, and Kana turns around to me with a slight blush on her face. We're out of earshot, but at least I can still see the others behind the rocks if I look over. I know what this is! Oh my god, I know what's gonna happen. I read enough material to know a beach spot and then behind the rocks? Come on, brother. Don't really want a repeat of the situation from earlier where some weirdo thinks it's a good idea to creep on them. I wonder what Kana wants to talk about, though. Let's ask her, I guess. What's up, Kana? Everything alright? Yes, I'm fine. Remember what I told you in the park on Monday? Your research? Yes, that. I think I may have found something in an old book at school. I do not understand why a book like this would be in a school library, though. What do you mean? Well, it's a diary of sorts. Seems to be really old, too. Whose diary is it? I cannot say. The author writes in first person only. There are no names being mentioned either. When they talk about someone else, the person is always substituted with a short description. The deacon's wife, the last lord, the miller's son, things like that. I'm not even sure when exactly the author lived, but based on its contents, it seems to be rather old, though. Okay, well, what did you find out? Like I said, I cannot say for certain that this is authentic, but it seems to have been written by a myth, or at least someone who knows about us. And they talk about a vampire and her human lover, which leads me to believe that there is a way for it to work. How do you know that they weren't just in a sexual relationship? That's a possibility, isn't it? Yes, but it gets rather graphical in its description of their love life. Apparently the author was at least somehow involved in it, and knew things, including that they hope that their lover does not turn into a ghoul because he is a decent man. There's no mention of any kind of insanity or something similar, though. Either the author simply did not care about the vampire's well-being, or they did not know about his particular risk. It's one of the most well-known facts among myths, though, and does not seem like the author did not care about the vampire either. I see. Alright, quick cut because delivery came, like good 30-40 minutes break. My theory after going over the diary multiple times is that something must have happened between then and now, assuming this is not a work of fiction, of course. It does not read that way, though. I'm almost certain that it is authentic. Do you have a theory about what might have happened to you? This is of course just a hypothesis, but what if there are exceptions to this allegedly universal rule about love between vampires and humans? I've seen this. I've seen Dracula get starstruck with his lady, what was her name? Was it Amelia? Was it? I forgot. It was Bram Stokes. Stokes Dracula with Gary Oldman. Yeah, pretty good. Either that or there was a time when it was not that well. Oh, I read that correct already. I wonder if now is a good moment to share what Aki told me about yesterday. Actua. Screw it, Kana's already come so far on her own. Who knows what she might find out if I push her in the right direction. She should be smart enough to not run around and tell everyone about it too. You might be closer to the truth than you think. What makes you say that? I've learned something about it too. Multiple things actually. You did? Yeah, so what if this whole thing about vampires going crazy was a lie to control vampires? Or what if it was created between whenever the diary was written and now? I think, you know why it was created like that? So we don't have a spawn of vampires left and right. Control the population. We don't want the entire world to be vampires. And what's next? A lie to control vampires. Or maybe vampires are just gooners or horny people? I don't know. It would explain why the author did not know about it, because it simply did not exist back then. Because it simply is not true. Oh lord, how reliable is your source, and how much more can you tell me about it? Hard to say, but they seem to believe it themselves at least. And I can't tell you too much else about it, except, well, from what I understand, the part where the human partner is at risk to get turned to a ghoul is actually true. Vampires going crazy from it or not, though, at least not directly. Apparently the cases where vampires did go crazy were from a guilty conscience because they involuntarily turned their lovers into ghouls. But the older vampires apparently took those incidents and fabricated a rumor from them to prevent vampires from sleeping with humans too often. I don't know what they gained from it though. This makes so much sense. I bet it had to do with the amount of ghouls created through intercourse. And if that's the case, then I need to check some things in the diary. I might have had an idea when it was written. Sen, this is so exciting. Do you know what this means? Yes, I think. It all makes much sense now. It must be true. Are you sure that your conclusion isn't influenced by your own wishes? No, I mean maybe that's a part of it, but no, it all fits together perfectly, like a glove. It fits like a glove, so he clearly did it, O.J. Simpson. But yeah, there was a huge influx of ghouls about 900 years ago, which ultimately led to the Holy Crusades. It's one of the most important things we learn about in history class, and one of the main arguments for not creating ghouls carelessly. The Crusades diminished vampires' numbers considerably and were close to wiping us out as a race. My god, the Crusaders are relentless. For the Holy Kingdom of Jerusalem. Kingdom of Heaven, baby. Yeah. If this influx of ghouls happened as an inadvertent side effects of vampires doing it with humans too much, it only makes sense that the elder vampires decided to try and prevent this from happening again. They might have created this rumor to prevent another era of crusades. That does sound pretty sensible, yes. First of all, I had no idea about the historical side of things. This is amazing! We might have a chance to be together after all! Whoa! I did not say that! I'm pretty sure I heard you. No, you didn't. Nikana, you didn't, and that's not how I wanted to tell you. Tell me what? Nothing, I can't stop yelling. Kinda relax, whatever you're afraid of, you don't have to be. But you kinda look at me. You're a beautiful young woman, okay? You're smart, well-spoken, cute, and adorable. Sure, you're also easily excitable and a little too tense at times, but even those are great traits because they are part of you. You wouldn't be yourself without them. What I'm trying to say is no one in their right mind would look at you and not want to be with you. Sen, what are you saying? Come with me real quick, will you? Okay. I take Kana by the hand and lead her a bit farther behind the rock formation to hide us from the others. Why are we here, Sen? I'm going to kiss you now, okay? You what? Tell me to stop if you don't want me to, otherwise I'll kiss you now. Stepping closer to her, I put my hand under her chin and gently tilt her head upwards while bowing down to bring my face closer to hers and look at her deep in the eyes. There's a hunger in them that would almost be frightening if she was someone else. But it's Kana, the girl I babysat years ago and who has always looked up to me in every sense of the expression. I hold her gaze for a couple of seconds longer, trying to make sure that she's alright with it. Then I close the gap between us and our lips connect. She tenses up for a second but then melts into my lips, just reacting to what I'm doing. Sorry, alright, I'm not a hamster on screen, someone's being a cheeky bugger. I shut her up with my tongue, I know what she's trying to say. Only an idiot wouldn't know how Kana feels about it. The only question is, how do I feel about her? I'm obviously attracted to her, and why wouldn't I be? She's gorgeous. But is there more than that? And what about Miko and Suzu? Both of them are only a couple meters away from us right now. Do I have to decide? Can I decide? I've asked myself this question before and the answer is still the same. I can't. I don't want to. They're all beautiful, amazing girls. I like all of them. Maybe even more than that. I don't know. What I do know though is that this right here doesn't feel wrong, just like it didn't feel wrong with Suzu before or Miko. I don't know how, but I want all of them. We'll be catching them all like Pokeballs and STDs, you know? Okay, yeah, I agree. Do you really feel that way about me? Was I not convincing enough? No, you were, but I do kinda. I want to be close to you too. Oh, Sen, kinda Sen, where are you guys? Someone's blasting music outside my freaking house. Once we hear Kagome's voice from the other side of the rock formation, Kana and I instinctually jump away from each other and feign innocence. We're here, Kagome, behind the rock. There you are. What are you doing back here? Talking, what we said we'd do. Then why are you acting all flustered? I was teasing her before you got here. You know how easy it is to get her all flustered, don't you? Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do too. Anyways, Ori and I were going to get some ice cream after taking a walk along the beach to show her around. She said she'll treat all of us too. What about you guys? Want any? None for me, thanks. Yeah, ice cream sounds good. It's really hot out. Yeah, you coming with me to get the ice cream, sis? Sure. We'll be back in a bit, Sen. Yeah, I'll head back to the other two then. Be careful, you two. Got my phone with me just in case. Wow, what a freaking episode. With that, the twins and Or take off towards an ice cream truck visible in the distance. Seems like they're getting along with her pretty well so far. That's really good. Now I really need to figure out how to tell Ori that all of her new friends are what she thinks is evil incarnate. That's going to be fun and a disaster. But I'll deal with that later. For now, I'll join Miko and Suzu again and enjoy the sun a little more. Damn, when I get back, I find them sitting near the water, a couple meters away from our stop, probably to cool down a bit by submerging their feet. Liking where their head's at, I go a step further and plop myself down in front of them so that my legs are completely underwater. Feels great! Hey, Sen, did Kana go with Kagome? Yeah, they're on their way to get ice cream, I guess. Everything alright here? Yes, we were just chatting after we were gone. Kagome hasn't said anything else either. Thank you again, Miko. It was really nice of you to stand up for me like that. Yeah, that was really interesting to see. Somehow I'm not too surprised though. You're not? Not really. It suits you to stand up for others. Sure, I did not expect it to be this assertive, but even that does not suit you. Now that I've seen it, it was just a little unexpected. But I'm glad you did what you did. Suzu does not deserve to be treated badly, no matter how she might have been in the past. Nobody does. Well, I don't know about nobody, but yeah. Anyways, do you two need something? Water? Something, maybe? Thank you, Sen, but we really don't need more water. Mom made sure that I bring enough for the whole class. Alright, good. How is Marco? She's great as always, but since we're on the topic of her already, she wanted me to tell you to come see her soon. Me? Why? She found something out about vampire blood in her reaction to it. Alright, yeah, we talked about that. Vampire blood? Alright, it had a weird effect on me last week after Miko got attacked. I felt a strong urge to lick her blood off my hands. And before you ask, I didn't do it, so I don't know what would have happened. Oh, okay. My mom had heard something about it and promised to look into it. Yeah, I'll come visit you when I get a chance. I'm looking forward to it. Me too, Miko. I wonder what it is that Marco found out. I'll find out soon, I guess. What about you, Suzu? Do you need something? The sun's pretty hot, isn't it? I didn't bring any sunscreen with me. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? I was embarrassed. Talk to me when you need things in the future, Suzu. There's no reason to be embarrassed about it. Okay. I got some in my bag back there. Wait. No, stay. I'll go get it. I'm not sure that... It's okay, I'll be right back. You really care for her, don't you? Yeah, and I feel responsible for her in a way. Well, she likes you a lot too. Miko, I don't mind it, Sen. I understand them. Them? Kana and Kagome too. Although Kagome hasn't realized it yet herself, I think. Whoa, my god. This is why she's the wife, my man. The main wife. Let's go with that. Huh? It's okay. I really don't mind. Why is that? Why aren't you jealous? I know this might sound awful, but don't you want me to yourself? I was an orphan for half my life. We had to share everything. Clothes, toys, our caretaker's attention. It never bothered me though, quite the opposite actually. It made me glad to see the other kids being happy. Damn, she's so mature. It's like child stuff. With you it's the same. It makes me happy to be around you, and if others are made happy by spending time with you too, why would I be upset about it? They can't help their feelings just like me. Or you. You like both Suzu and me, right? Oh my god, things are getting too hot here. Lotion? Ice cream? Sunscreen? Anyone? Yeah, you're both amazing girls, each of you in her own way. And you couldn't stop liking either of us. I don't think so. See? Neither could I or Suzu, I'm sure. Don't you want to use a sunscreen? Oh, yes. Could you maybe... My head hurts since I ran over there. You could have warned me about the crucifix in your bag. Why do you have something like that anyway? Are you religious? I'm not, no. And yeah, sure, give it here and lie down. Actually, how about we head back to the towels? But I just came from there. Although lying down on a towel would probably be more comfortable than having sand everywhere. That's what I figured too, yeah. Oh my god, you see the three of us get up and walk back over to our towels where Suzu lies down on ours and Miko makes herself comfortable next to us on hers. Then I position myself over Suzu and put some sunscreen on my hands to get it warmed up. Once I'm on top of her, Suzu slightly wiggles her cute butt under me. Okay, alright. I'm not sure if it's to make herself more comfortable or if she actually wants to tease me, but that's exactly the effect it has on me. It's not what I should be focusing on now though, so I push the feelings of arousal that well up inside me to the back of my head for the moment. Well, the crucifix is Oriana's. I'm taking it from her so you guys won't get affected by it. That's why I wanted to go get the sunscreen myself. Oh, I'll start now, okay? I warmed the sunscreen up so it shouldn't be too cold anymore. Yes. Beep! Haha, is it still that bad? No, it's not bad. Your hands feel very nice. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not reading that. Read the sunscreen all over Suzu's slender backside. Okay, buddy. Could she really be okay with sharing me? She said something similar before, but it's still such a wild thought. And what about Suzu? She has shown signs of jealousy before. When Jun told her that I kissed Miko during our date, but at the same time she seems to be encouraging Jun to get closer to me. I think she just feels threatened with Miko. Maybe she doesn't see Jun as a... Yeah, exactly, competition. I'm not sure what's between us is romantic for Jun either. She seems to just enjoy the feelings it gives her. Exactly. But isn't that what other people enjoy about intimacy too? That's the effect of it, not really the main cause of it, right? I think my back is completely covered now, Sen. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought. I guess I could try and find out if Miko really meant what she said. Do you want me to do the rest too? Yes, please. I'll do your legs then, alright? Censored. This is not something I could actually show. How does that feel? Very good. I could fall asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Asleep like this. Good. You're being very gentle, Sen. You think so? I can do you next if you want. I wouldn't mind that, but make sure you finish Suzu first, okay? Of course. I go back to focusing on my task and keep rubbing Suzu's legs for a bit longer while she lets out cute little sounds of contentment. I think I've got your legs covered now too. Anywhere else you want me to rub? Yes? You forgot my butt. I wouldn't say forgot necessarily. Are you sure? Censor, skip. Skip. Alright everyone, so we're gonna put sunscreen on Miko as well. Miko? Yes, Sen? How am I supposed to do your back for lying on it? Good question. What do we do now? I mean, you could turn around, I guess. I guess I could, but you're not going to. Nuh-uh. Damn, she's getting a bit more dominant. She's getting more dominant here, man. Do you want me to do your front? What's going on? That's not what I'd expect from Miko. Damn, she's really showing that, no, I'm your woman. Alright. She's... Okay, why? It's just you haven't really been exactly the most forward person so far. I'm a little, surprised. I need a lot of time to think over the last couple days. Okay, I like you, Sen. I like you too, Miko, but what... I said that I don't mind sharing you, but I never said that I would not try and make you like me the most, did I? Miko, if you're not forcing yourself to do this, just to... I'm not forcing myself. I want to be close to you. Oh, yo, it's getting hot in here, man. It's not the sun. Can I have your hand? I like it, you know. Makes me feel good when you touch me. Safe and protected. And I want to feel this way all over. I'm not forcing myself. I want it. I really do. I miss you the whole time since our date. I wanted to give you space to not annoy you, but now that we're alone again. Can you kiss me again, Sen? Wow! Oh my! Yeah. Holy shit, this is something, alright? Place my other hand on the towel to support myself before bending down towards Miko. Her lips taste a little salty, or maybe it's the salt water right next to us that makes it seem this way. I don't know. And I really don't care either. I'm feeling good. Great, even. I miss her too. I knew I did, but I also did not know. The relief I'm feeling right now is huge. There was a tension inside my chest I haven't been aware of. But it's gone now. Vanished the second our lips met. Definitely tension, because there's a lot of things going in his mind, right? Like, shit, Miko is my first gal. It's kind of bad that we're hanging out with other, you know. Neither of us makes any noises. We just enjoy feeling each other, tasting each other. Oh my god, censor this. There's tongue action. Censor this. Also, I think Suzu is awake and she's watching. My god, what is happening here? Alright, welcome back everyone. So as you can see, yeah, Miko is watching. You can see this right now. Yeah, this is not censored. I like you, Sen, a lot. I know, Miko, I like you too, a lot. I'll get off you now though, it's better that way. Yes. Huh? Are you done now? Yeah, you alright, Suzu? I need to talk to you though, alone. Sorry, Miko. Nuh-uh, it's fine. Uh-oh. I know what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, sure. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea after all. Maybe this was too much for Suzu to see. With June, she could sign off on it before and she knew about it. This time though, I kinda did it behind her back, almost literally. But as much as I want to know what she wants to talk about, can it wait until the others are back though? I'd rather not leave Miko all alone. Okay. Main wife! Oh, Battle of the Wives, huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Hopefully the others come back soon. Waiting like this to find out what she has to say is torture. They can't be gone for much longer though, can they? Did they say how long they wanted to be gone for? No, but they'll be back in a moment. What? How do you know? Because I can see them. Oh, okay, yeah. A couple of seconds later, the others sit down with us again and happily lick their respective ice cream. What the fuck is this episode? Do I have to put this in 18 plus? Hey, there you are. Everything okay? Hey, Sen. Kana and Kagome showed me some nice spots along the beach. It's lovely here. Why did we never come here when we were kids? It's not like either our parents or my dad were really made for beach visits, huh? Living at the other end of Akimura back then did not help either, I guess. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Mlam. I wouldn't mind coming here. Okay, I get with you in the future though. Sure, yeah, we'd likely find another opportunity to visit the beach this year. However, Suzu and I, we don't have to go immediately. Are you sure? Yes, the others just got back. I don't want to take you away from them again already. You say so. Damn it! Do any of you need any sunscreen? Why? Now we applied that before we got here. Should be fine for another couple hours. Too bad. Oh god, Suzu has a kink! Huh? Why is that too bad? Oh, nothing. I didn't mean anything by it. Okay? Anyways, dude, we've seen a huge jellyfish back there. Looks like a pile of jelly. Pile of jelly, huh? That's interesting. Totally was. Maybe I'll show you later if we get there again. Sure, yeah. Everything alright, dude? You seem to be a bit distracted. Yeah, I can't take this anymore. Sorry, I need to talk to Suzu real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, dude. Take your time, I guess. Suzu? Okay. What, behind the rocks? That'll be funny. Once again, I get up on my spot on the beach and help Suzu up too. As soon as she stands, I start walking towards the rock formation Kana and I hid behind before. I fucking knew it! Halfway there, I notice that I've never let go of her hand and almost dragging her behind me. Okay, sorry to basically drag you over here. I didn't realize I was like holding onto your hand until a second ago. No, it's fine. I liked it. We can talk now, right? Sure, but listen, Suzu, I'm sorry. Kiss me too! Wait, what? I'm feeling so hot inside. I need you to kiss me, please. Aren't you upset? No? But Miko and I know, it was so exciting. It was? Uh-huh. Didn't she say something similar last night after I kissed June? Suzu, do you like seeing me with others? Oh my god, Steph, well, this is the perfect wife and the perfect wife. Interesting dynamic here. I don't know, maybe it makes me excited. All right. Now it's a fight. Now it's an even competition. Makes me want to be touched by you. Oh my god, censor this. Down there, alright, we're the Suzuki. Please kiss me. A tugging sensation in my thoughts. Oh no. Where I had felt a strong wish to make out with Susie before is now nothing less than a need to do the same. It's kind of artificial though, so I don't have too hard of a time ignoring it since I have a good idea of where it came from. Did you just use your ability on me? Maybe? Did it work? Well, it's not like I wouldn't have made out with her either way, so I guess it doesn't matter. If anything shows me just how much she wants this right now, guess I'll have to oblige. Hard to say because I was going to do it anyways. Oh, okay, good. For the second time today, I'm kissing a girl behind some rocks while their friends and classmates are just a couple meters away. What is happening today? Is it the sun? Whatever it is though, I'm extremely thankful for it. Some men die of thirst, while some complain of drowning in the ocean. Gosh darn it, man. Knowing how she reacts to it, I bring my mouth down to Susie's neck and nibble on it. Alright, welcome back everyone. So, yeah, everything got a little bit too much and she whipped out her fangs, you know. My hand is fine. There's a secretion in our fangs that makes the blood in the wounds coagulate immediately after we retract them. I see. Why did you bite yourself though? And doesn't it hurt like crazy? No, not at all. The air around the wound is numbed from the same secretion, usually to prevent the donor from waking up from the paralysis we put them under beforehand. You can paralyze people too? Yeah, but only for the duration of our feeding, and we have to get really close to the other person. Okay, yeah, sure. I guess that makes some sense. You still haven't told me why you bit yourself in the first place, though. I'm not sure either. When I felt really good, and suddenly your neck, it was there right in front of me, and it looked very attractive. But I couldn't do it because by biting me, you'd have made me into a ghoul, right? Yes. I'm so sorry, Sen. Now I see why dudes become ghouls. The moment they're doing it, they go into a frenzy. Huh? They can't control it. And they might accidentally bite their partner. And they'll turn into a ghoul. Please don't be mad at me. I don't think I'm mad at you, really. You didn't do anything bad after all, even though it apparently was a rather close call. Yes, but I would never want to hurt you or make you into a ghoul. You have to believe me. I do. This is just a little too close for comfort. Also, I'm a little worried about what this means for us going forward, since evidently even something comparatively tame like getting you off with my hands can be dangerous. Yes, I'm sorry, Sen. Don't be. It's not your fault. Wait, what about Mariko then? I think I'll have to talk to someone about this soon. What do you mean? I've heard mentions of a drug that could protect me, but so far I haven't looked into it any further. A drug to protect you from being ghoulified? If I understand correctly, yeah, I can't tell you too much about it though. Like I said, I gotta talk to someone about this again soon, hopefully on Monday already. So there's hope, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But we could still never, go the whole way. Because of you potentially going crazy. I'm not so sure about that, actually. Huh? Again, nothing I can be sure about yet, but I have reasons to believe that it's not as much of a problem as everyone thinks. What makes you say that? People keep telling me things for some reason, but let's not worry about that for the moment. The other thing has just become a lot more urgent. We need to find a solution for it fast. I'd rather not risk becoming a ghoul. Yes, maybe I could go back to living at school. No, that's definitely not what I was getting at. We just have to hold back for the moment, at least until I know more about this drug. So no more getting you off behind some rocks on the beach for at least a couple days, alright? Yes? But maybe if it's the other way around, as long as I don't climax, it's only you does. Oh! I can't say that the idea isn't enticing to me. Right now I think we should go back to the others though. One near-death experience is enough for one day, I think. Also, we've been gone for a while now. One of them is likely to come looking for us soon, I think. And I need to figure out how to tell Ori about the girls too. Yes! Enough of this lovey-dovey shit, man. We gotta lock in, tell our childhood friend that, hey, monsters exist and they're not really monsters. Let's go back. I hope they aren't angry at me for taking you from them for so long. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Come. Walking back to the others, we run into Kagome and Miko, who seem to be on their way to cool off in the ocean. Yo, Sen, done with your talk? Yeah, sorry about that. Heading to the water? You know it. Wanna join us? Maybe later. Right now, I'd rather sit down for a bit longer than just 5 minutes at a time. Alright, have fun. Yeah, thanks. Enjoy splashing around in the water. Har, very funny, dude. Looking good, by the way. Whoa, dude, do I always when I'm not expecting it? Because it's the most fun. Rizzing, time to cool down. After that, Kagome runs off and right into the ocean. Miko follows her in a more measured tempo while Suzu and I head over to Kana and Ori and sit down with them. Hey Sen, hi Suzu, right? I'm Oriana, but you can call me Ori if you want. Okay, it's nice to meet you, Ori. Likewise, any friend of Sen's is a friend of mine too. How old are you and what do you think about... Sounds like they'll be busy getting to know each other for a bit. I guess now is as good at the time as any to figure out what I'm going to do with Ori. In an ideal situation, I let her figure out the truth about the girls on her own and in a natural way to lessen the impact the discovery has, but I don't have the time for that. My only option is to tell her about them myself. How will she react though? Is she going to keep it to herself or will she tell the church about them? This is a risk. By telling Ori about the girls' identities, I'm putting them at risk since I can't know what Ori is going to do with that information. Shit, I didn't think about it that way before. All I saw was Ori making a bad decision. No matter what I initially thought though, she isn't the same girl she was before she left. I have to realize that. I need to talk to the others about it and I should start with Kana. Kana? Sen? I need to talk to you about something. Okay, yes. Can I ask you something first though? Yeah, sure. What do you want to know? Wait a sec. I wonder if she's trying to be subtle or... Not that I'm complaining though, this is a great pose for her to be in. Okay, so what happened back there between us? What does it mean? What does it mean? I did not expect you to kiss me out of nowhere. Shit! Landmine after landmine. Now we're in the freaking trenches, you know? Of course she wants to talk about it. I guess I should at least try to explain myself to her. She deserves that much. We'll have to have a longer talk soon though, it seems. I had not planned for this to happen to be honest, but I don't regret it either. Do you? No. But I would still like to know what it means for us. Well, we'll have to figure that out, won't we? I'd prefer to talk to you about this in a more private setting though. More private than telepathically talking to each other. Preferably when it's just you and me, yes. A conversation like this shouldn't be had in secret, don't you think? What else do you have in mind? Well, the most obvious time would be during a date, no? A date? Huh? What happened? Oh, it's nothing. Just something in my book that surprised me. Oh, the one you're holding the wrong way around? Is it a good book? It's a little bit confusing, definitely, when you're holding it the wrong way around. But so far, I like where it's going. Well, I hope the confusion will be lifted soon. Maybe turning it the right way around can help with that. Yeah, I'll try that. Anyways, Europe has a lot of great pizzas. If you ever get the chance to... That was a bit too close for comfort. Yeah. So a date, if you want, yeah. I do, whenever you want. Sometime in the next few days then. Great. Now that it's decided though, there's something else important that I need to talk to you about. What do you mean? Ori, I need to figure out a way to break the news to her. Already? It has only been a few hours. Yeah, I know it's annoying, but I just don't have the time to let things take their course. She's gotten to know the three of you and she at least really likes Miko already, I'm sure. But, I'm not so sure anymore that my plan is all that great. Sen? I can't put them at risk like this, can I? I'd basically risk painting a huge target in their backs. I want to think Ori is better than to rat them out to the church, but I did not expect her to come home completely brainwashed either. Shit. I don't know yet what I'm going to do instead, but I won't tell her about you. What? Why not? I won't risk your lives by revealing this info just so I can prevent Ori from a bad decision. You should head over to Kagome and Miko, talk to them about this too, and ask them what they think. And you? I'll distract Oriana. That's not what I meant. As long as Kagome is fine with it too, you can tell Ori about this. And the risk? We told you already, this is our fight too. We can potentially prevent a nice girl like Oriana from joining the church in their fight against Mythkind. It's worth the risk in my opinion. So it's a battle of propaganda and converting people. I'm sure Kagome and Miko will think similarly, but you should still ask them about it. Yeah, thank you, Kana. There's no need to thank me, Sen. You're doing the right thing here and I'll support you the whole way. I will always support you. You're amazing, you know that? Perhaps, but now it's time for me to distract Ori. Yeah, I'll excuse myself from the others then. It's gotten quite hot out here, huh? Hasn't it? I think I'm going to join the others in the water for a bit. Okay, Sen, have fun. Oh, I'll come too. Actually, Ori, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Sen told me how you're a very faithful person and even went to a Catholic school. How was that? It was very... Good job, Kana. I'll be back in a few minutes. Take the time you need. Yeah. Oh my god, hot babes left and right for 2 episodes. I make my way over to the shoreline and step into the water to join Kagome and Miko. Hi, Sen. Did it get too hot for you too? Not quite, although the water does feel great. Why did you come over then? Did you kind of talk your ear off? No, I need to talk to the two of you. Whoa, what's up, dude? Something serious? More or less, yeah. It's about Ori and my plan. Your plan. Ori knows about myths the church told her. Obviously, they did not paint a great picture for her, and now she believes that humanity has been infiltrated by devils and demons. I brought her here today so she could get to know you, to show that you aren't evil. What I didn't think about was the possibility of her using the knowledge about you against you. In my mind, she's still a sweet girl I grew up with, but she has been brainwashed for years. I gotta think about that. I realize that it's a risk to tell her about your true identities. She could rat you out of the church. I still don't want to believe that she would do such a thing, but I can't be sure about it anymore. Given just how well you two got along so far, I had hoped to be able to tell her about you, especially Miko. I have my doubts though. I don't want to put either of you in that kind of danger. I just did not realize the extent of it before. This plan was selfish. I didn't think it through completely. That's why I needed to talk to you to hear if either of you have an idea on how to solve this without putting you at risk. As much as I want to tell them about what Kana said, I don't want to influence their decision by doing so. They should decide for themselves. You need her to see that we're not evil? Yeah, she's going to take her vows to become a nun on Monday. I had hoped to be able to convince her otherwise. And you think knowing about us might do that? I don't know, honestly, I had hoped so. She's a kind person, she always was. I just can't imagine her wanting to harm any of you if she knows that the devil people she has been taught to hate are actually just normal girls like her. Girls she likes and had fun with. You have a lot of faith in her, don't you? I want to, but I have doubts. What if I'm wrong and she does tell them about you? I have witnessed what the church is capable of firsthand. I don't want that for you. But if we had to decide, would you trust her? I think so, yeah. Miko is gonna side with me immediately. What do you think, Kagome? Yeah, that's what she's like. Shit. I don't know, my gut says that he's right about her. She seems to be really nice. But I'm not sure that I want to bet our lives and that of our families on a gut feeling. What if we can convince her though? I don't know, Miko. I like Oriana. I don't want her to think of us as something evil. I want to trust your opinion of her, Sen. You can tell her about me. That should be enough, shouldn't it? The others don't have to take the same risk, right? No, we can't let our main wife will get killed. But the church, this is gonna be awkward. You're going to Sunday in the church, it's like, yep, you killed my wife. Yep, this is an awkward meeting, always. I think so. Are you sure though? Yes, I think it's worth the risk. Thank you, Miko. This means a lot to me. I should go talk to her now. Can I come with you? We should all talk to her. Damn! Kagome, I can't decide for Kana, but if she's alright with it, I am too. Heh, what's so funny about that, dude? Kana actually said something similar. Oh, you think we should all talk to her? Yeah, hopefully it helps. An intervention? I nod. I haven't asked Suzu though. I'd like to keep her identity a secret if possible. Well, she has been through enough lately and is just now getting used to not living in fear all the time again. I don't want to take that from her again. Whatever. Let's just head back there and get it over with. Yeah. Thank you, girls. You're both amazing. Yeah. Just don't forget to keep the compliments coming. Something's coming, alright? Oh god, this is awkward. Walking back to the others, I try to figure out what I'm going to say to get this conversation going. Hey, we're back. Great start, genius. Suzu, would you mind switching places with Ori for a bit? And would you come over here, Ori? Okay. Do you need to talk to me, Sen? Yeah. We can go for a walk too if you want. Not right now, maybe later. If you still want to. Okay? Sen, what's going on? What do you need to talk to me about? And why is everybody staring at me? Oh my days. Oh no, is this an intervention? I promise I don't do it that often. I'm not addicted. Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about, Ori. Oh, so you didn't see. See what? Nothing. What do you want to talk to me about? Are you a hardcore drug addict? I'm kidding. About what you told me a couple days ago about the devil people. Oh, do you want me to tell the others about them too? Sure, let's go with that. Who are they and why are they hiding? What makes you think they have to be evil? Oh shit, this is so awkward. They are devils and demons and they came into our world from down below from hell. How do we know? Wait a minute. How do we know she's talking about myth kind? This could easily be just normal church stuff. Like, yeah, demons. Ooh. Every good Christian knows that that's where the bad people go, so devils and demons have to be bad too. But why would they hide? Catholics, we have hell, heaven, and middle earth. That's pretty much it. I think for Christianity, isn't it on earth? Or wasn't that the Jehovah's Witness? Where when Christ comes back, the frozen lake on earth, by the way, gets unfrozen and all the demons start spawning. You know? It's one of those things. I don't know, man. But why would they hide? Because they're waiting for us to lower our guard so they can corrupt us. They're trying to make some kind of corrupted kingdom. Why though? What would they gain from it? They want to enslave us. How would they do that? They have powers to control people, for example. They can put thoughts right into your mind, make you think things. If they're this powerful though, what are they waiting for? What is preventing them from just corrupting us now? The Holy Church. Not God. Of course God too, but he works through the church since it was he who was given them ways to protect their flock. Like the crucifixes. Yes, when a priest blesses them, they get protective powers. That's why it's so important to spread the good word. This seems just like a typical Christian thing. What is this? Huh? None of this makes sense. The church and religion in general have lost so much power over the last decades, and we still haven't gotten enslaved by some devil people from hell. Why would that be the case if the church is all that protects us from them? Because there are people with very strong faiths, like people like me, are still pure. Father Matthew said that I'm a very powerful vessel, that I'll be very important for a faith once I have been married to God and can be filled. Okay, that's what I don't understand. That doesn't sound Christian to me. That sounds like one of those bastardized Christian freaking religions. Filled? What kind of wording are we using here? This filling, what exactly is it? It's a holy ceremony where the vessel gets filled to bring closer to the clergy. Why do you suddenly have bad feeling about this? Have you been to one of those ceremonies before? No, I wanted to, but Father Matthew said that there can only be one vessel nearby at the time, so that the ritual does not get disturbed. But one of my classmates has had hers already. I have seen how she met with the clergy and how they prepared her body before it. What do you mean prepared her body? They gave her a white linen tunic and baptized her in a basin. Afterwards, the tunic was a little see-through, but the clergy consists of only the holiest of men, and she was in good hands when they led her into the hall of ceremony. Okay, is this a sex cult? What the hell? Is it just weird? Does it sound very shady? I've heard of this shit. Come on, that's not. What is that church up to? Did you speak to your classmate after her ceremony? This just sounds like one of those Filipino/South Korean sex cults. / in the USA. You know what? Put it. Listen, some of you might be from Brazil, South America. But I think every religion. No, stop it. Every region on this planet has some kind of cult-like following. Maybe they grab stuff from the Bible. Maybe from whatever they can grab, okay? Doesn't matter. They're trying to make own church. First of all, money. Second of all, power. And third of all, well, they're sexual deviants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know where I'm getting at, right? No, I had no chance to. She left to serve in another convent right after. I see. Ori, you trust me, right? Yes, of course I do, Sen. You are my oldest friend and you would never lie to me. Yeah, I need you to trust me here as well, okay? Sen? The church is not as great as you think, Ori. They have been lying to you, brainwash you even. The only one who can do this is either someone who's Catholic, Christian, someone who knows a little bit of this stuff. They can make something out of it, yeah. These devil people you speak of, they don't exist, at least not in the way you've been taught about. Or maybe I'm wrong. What do you mean? Ori, I know some of them. Oh my god, I'm friends with them. Oh my... Oh, you've met them too. Oh my... Oh no! It can't be. These she-devils. Miko? Oh god. Oh lord, this is awful. This is... Yes, it's true, Ori. Kana, Kagome, and I are vampires. No, you're lying. You have to be lying. You can't. Please show her, Miko. See, she isn't lying, Ori. But you're all so nice. What? There are others too. I met a girl who's part human and part wolf, and another one who had cat features instead. I met a woman whose head is detachable from her body. Isn't she gonna explode her? This is not gonna explode her brain. Oh, Barrios, those little from the fairy tales? Yes, Ori, and apparently that's just scratching the surface. They're everywhere, Ori. They're everywhere. They're trying to corrupt me. Some kind of corrupted kingdom. So they are hiding. There's also this like pixie-like character that's always yapping and wants ice cream. Oh. But that's some from other guy in a different region. Either way. Yeah, that much is true. But they aren't hiding because they're waiting to enslave us eventually. They're hiding because they need to. Because they are being hunted by humans. By the church. Among us. That guy who shot Miko last week, I'm certain that he did it because she's a vampire, even though she could never hurt a fly. Well, figuratively speaking, of course. They aren't devil people, Ori. They are called myths, and they need our help. What's gonna happen? You lied to me! Oh no! Trust broken. You just lost a friend. Ori, you lied to me! You said you wanted me to meet your friend! No, this is so sad. I did. You met her. She's sitting right there. You didn't tell me she was one of them. Ori, Miko is a nice girl. Like her. I know you do. I need to go. Oh shit. Oh my god, no. No, Sen, I trusted you. Oh boy. Sen, you can't let her leave like that. You're right. Wait here. I'll try and talk to her alone. I'll be back afterwards. Yes. You've broken her heart. Twice. I get up and run after Ori. She's gotten farther than I had expected. Ori, wait, please. What do you want, Sen? Leave me alone. No, the betrayal. Luckily, she's just walking fast and not running, so I'm able to catch up to her quickly. Ori, please, talk to me. About what? You betrayed me, Sen. You put me in danger by surrounding me with them. Ori, you know me better than that. Do you really think I would put you in any danger? Do you believe that I would have left you alone with them if I had thought for even a second that they could harm you in any way? I don't know what I should believe, Sen. I'm not even sure that I know you anymore. You do though. You felt it too, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's you who's lying, but it's fine. You don't have to admit it. It's enough that you know. Listen, Ori, the church isn't as great as you think it is. How would you know? You never cared for it. And I'm glad I didn't, but I do know what I'm talking about. I was attacked by 2 of your fucking members, bitch! You got attacked? Yes! Hit me in the fucking head, bleeding out! I almost died, woman! What happened? I was just eating at a restaurant, and I heard the restaurant's owner yelling. I entered the kitchen, bammo! I almost died. Once I did, I found the owner in a fight with a guy in a suit. Apparently there was another guy though, because the next thing I knew was that someone hit me in the head with a cast iron pan, which is the word cast iron, it's a heavy thing, my man. I mean, I think all frying pans of some kind, or a saute pan, or any cooking pan can absolutely kill someone with enough force, especially the back of the head. That's awful, Sen, but you're better now? Yeah, I had a good doctor. I'm glad to hear that. They can't be part of the church though. We're the good ones. None of us would do something despicable like that. Or I know they're part of the church. They told me themselves. Their names are Gob and Yob, and they call themselves the Sea Men. Gob and Yob? No, it can't be. You must be mistaken. I'm not. This is a pretty common practice for the church, Ori. They shake down myth-owned businesses, both for money, to keep them fearing for their lives and livelihoods. No, they're so nice. Did you know those two, Ori? I don't know, maybe. They killed me, Ori. They almost killed me, you fucking nut job. I'm sorry, I need to go. I need to be alone. Ori. I'm sorry, Ori. I was just trying to protect you from making a mistake by becoming a nun. I know this is selfish to ask, but please don't tell anyone about the others. It would destroy their lives. Goodbye, Sen. Goodbye, Ori. Fuck, that did not go quite as I had planned. Of course it's not. I was so sure that getting to know Miko would be enough to convince her. Was that it? Did I lose her? Shit. Ori. No. Our 8th waifu. I started walking along the beach absent-mindedly, thinking about what I could have done better. But what options still have to prevent Ori from getting through with taking her vows? As much as I usually enjoy being around Miko and the others, I think I need some distance from them right now to be able to sort out my thoughts. So I keep walking for a few minutes. The farther I walk, the less people I meet, until I'm eventually completely alone. As a bit of ahead of me, I spot an overhanging cliff forming a nice secluded area. It looks perfect for being alone with my thoughts, except for one set of leathery clothes tucked away in a corner. I don't see anyone nearby though, so I might as well use this spot. Leathery clothes? I fucked up, didn't I? No matter how much I think about it though, I can't come up with a better plan. Showing Ori how kind myths can be was my best shot, I think, but it wasn't good enough. Maybe there's still a chance still. Sorry, I kinda burped there. If I can find out when and where she's taking her vows, but would it be right for me to interrupt something she wants? Yes, it would be. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? I'm not trying to stop her for selfish reasons, but because she's being manipulated. And the way she described this ritual her classmate participated in, I can't shake the feeling that it's way more worldly than it's made out to be. Am I high or I'm seeing ahead? No, I'm not horny. Let's calm down. Would the church really allow something like this to happen though? I guess at the end of the day, it consists of a lot of individuals too. Individuals with worthy desires. Yeah, I need to stop this from happening. But right now there's little I can do. Maybe I should ask the girls if they have an idea. Why does this have to be so complicated? Did they start it out so... Is that? Yeah, it's an Iwin. Yes, so little cub. Whoa, an Iwin? What's bothering you? Oh, I'm worried about a friend of mine. The one with the sister. Oh no, not Mana, another friend. She's being manipulated and about to make a bad decision and I failed to stop her. I see. Damn, I mean... Gotta lock in, ladies and gentlemen. I see, shouldn't you keep trying to stop her then? Damn, she's topless again. She really doesn't like clothes, does she? That's the leathery clothes we found. No, I mean, yes, I should, but right now I can't do much since she's asked me to give her space and I'm trying to respect that. I was thinking about what other options I have before you, surface. Where did you come from anyways? I didn't see you swim over here. Holy shit, I was diving. The tone of my skin is hard to spot underwater. She's completely naked. Holy shit. Your, skin tone? Yes. So you're not going to accept defeat? Huh? Your friend, you said you were thinking about other options. Come on, Sen, stop staring at her body and focus on talking to her. Talk to us. Spit on that thing, my man, with a 6'7". She's not naked to attract you. She's probably just someone who enjoys nude bathing. Yeah, I can't let her do this. I won't let her do this. And not if it means losing her to the church. I see. The church, though, fighting them isn't easy. I know, I've had the pleasure before. Doesn't matter who they are, though. I won't accept anyone making her into their plaything. Is she your girlfriend? My girlfriend? No, not that. She's someone from my past, a friend. Do you mind some company? I don't, but are you going to stay naked? I was going to, yes. Does it bother you? Not quite. No, it's distracting though. I can put on a shirt if you prefer that. I'm not sure actually. You're really nice to look at. I am, Yeah, I'm just not used to this level of casual nudity around me, you know. You'll get used to it eventually. I'm not complaining really. If anything, I'd be all for more women being naked around me all the time. Don't you want to sit down with me? Are you done looking for now? For now, yeah. Come, join me and tell me something about it. Holy shit! She's thick, boy! My first thought is that I hope she won't get too much sand in places where it doesn't belong. A hamster on screen. How the fuck am I gonna find a hamster on screen with this bit? I found it. But since it doesn't seem to concern her, I guess it's fine. I better stop thinking about her naked body next to me though, otherwise this will be one hell of a hard conversation. Probably literally. You want to know something about me? Yeah, we're going to be colleagues, aren't we? And I hope in time we can become friends too. Friends, What do you want to know? Well, for starters, do you come here often on your own? I come here any chance I get. I love the ocean, something I got from my mother. As for coming here on my own, usually I do, yes. It's easier that way. How so? Most people I know don't have as much of an affinity for water as I do. Usually I have to hold back and reduce the time I spend in the water if I come with others. If I can come on my own, I can spend as much time down there as I want. It's liberating. Freedom is rather important to you, isn't it? More often than not, I feel restrained by clothes, rules, societal... She's like me for real. I hate it. So societal norms aren't really rules, but they're the standard, okay? If you're not in the usual way of the standard, you're a freak. You're a weirdo. Or you kind of stand out. Not in a good way. you know, can happen. I have a hard time confronting the most things, especially in Japanese culture. Always had. Your people are rather conservative in most regards. Back in Greece, things were different. Yeah, one could call us prudish even. Only as a populace though, not all of us are that way. What about you? To which group do you belong? I like to think myself as someone who enjoys his personal freedom a lot. As for being prudish, I wouldn't say so. Although I have to admit that I still have a hard time ignoring the fact that you are completely naked next to me. Why is that? Does it bother you? I wouldn't quite say that it bothers me is the word. What would you say then? It's arousing. The worst thing about clothes is how much they restrict access, especially in sexual content. You're not wearing any. I just can't help but think about how easy it would be to sorry, I've let myself get carried away there. You said you're from Greece? Why did you leave, if you don't mind me asking? Heh. There was nothing there for me to learn anymore. I knew that I needed to leave if I wanted to keep improving my skills. The tinkering, engineering, what exactly is it you do? Ah yes, tinkering is probably a good term. My family, well all of my family actually, were tinkerers in whatever sense of the word you can think of. The gods gave us purpose, knowledge and passion so we could forge their tools. The passion stuck with us and we kept growing our knowledge, only the purpose. It doesn't matter, I have found a good cause to dedicate myself to. SECS? Already? I thought we'd start with a hand job or something. What? I meant the group we both work for. I know, the segue was good though, wasn't it? We can talk more about me later if you're still curious. Right now, I wouldn't mind some distraction, and I think you could use it too. Am I right? Oh my days! Is this cheating? I will not say no. Yeah, that sounds really good actually. I know I could use a distraction. Today was all sorts of crazy. Good, makes two of us. Take your pants off and lean back. I'll sit on your legs. Oh. Oh my god. Don't worry, I have something in mind for that. I'm intrigued. Alright, welcome back everyone. She was really handy. Let's just say the least. I always hate the moment where I'm back in my clothes. Can't run through the city naked though, so I guess I have to. It's those moments where I really envy Claw's ability to go unseen. I take it the cloaker you gave me isn't suitable for this kind of thing. It's not, they need a good amount of shade to work. I told you about that if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember you saying something to that effect. It's impressive, by the way. Thank you, but it's still not where I want it to be. Eventually though, I will be able to run around the nude without anyone bothering me about it or trying something funny. Now that's a great goal. If you do, feel free to come visit me anytime for another round of distractions. Of course, you don't have to wait until then. I'd like that. Give me your number and I'll let you know once I need another distraction. How about it? Booty call, huh? Booty call. Inaiwin and I quickly exchange contact info. Once done with it, she gives me a quick smile and a wink and heads off jogging down the beach, leaving me standing there all on my own. What an interesting woman. I quite like her way of distraction. I guess I should head back to the others. Been gone for a while now. On my way back to the others, I walk past something that looks like a bar, I guess. A hamster is on screen. Where the flip behind this? Where is the hamster, man? Here we go again with the hamster. It's missing. I'm really looking at it. I'm looking at it hard. Where the fuck is this? It's gonna be like... This is difficult. Okay, this is difficult. Where's the hamster? Am I not looking hard enough? Hamster on screen. Where? That the girl seems to be selling drinks and I'm parched. I don't give a fuck about the drinks. Where's the hamster? Oh, it's up there. I'm Ricargid. Wait, don't I know her? Wasn't she one of the girls from Kagome's and Akami's club? I think her name is Tsubaki if I remember correctly. Hey there, Tsubaki, right? Yes, hi, you remember my name? Ah yeah, it hasn't been that long since we met. But actually, never mind. Okay, how's it going? It's going, I guess. Did you want to buy a drink? I'm sorry for not texting you. I didn't know what to say. Scratch my head in confusion. A drink would be nice, yeah. Some cold water, preferably. And don't worry about the texting. I'm not expecting anything from you either. Of course, it's 200 yen. 500. Luckily, I tend to carry at least some spare change in my pockets at all times. Here, the rest is for you. That's... Thank you. Don't worry, I need to get going now. It was nice seeing you again, Tsubaki. Feel free to text me even if you don't know what to say. We'll figure something out. Yeah, alright, goodbye. Oh, I think we got lucky, Kiri. Oh, is that... I know who those two bad babes are. Hey there, Kiri and Aya, is that you? Ah, yes, it's me. I dyed my hair back to my natural hair color. How often do you work out? Lately, not at all. Oh, if you need someone to work out with, let me know, alright? I don't give you my number for nothing. Aya? Oops, did you want to talk to him too, Kiri? Fuck no, I definitely don't want to talk to that asshole. Well, I just leave. Wait! Kiri, you promise. Kiri? Yeah, alright. You're such a pest, Aya. Hamster on screen, boom. Tee-hee! Listen, ass cop, apparently you're a super nice guy and this dumbass here and her sister want me to give you a chance. Okay, a chance for what? Stop asking stupid questions and I'll tell you, fuckwad. Kiri? Oh, fuck you, I'm trying, okay? This could be a good thumbnail. Anyway, the dumbass triplets and I got a place near the park and I can't read minds, Kiri, you gotta talk to me. Fuck, are you sure you want someone like that there with us? You can do it, Kiri, I believe in you. Fucking, I hate it. I haven't put up with those three fucking dumbasses. Listen, if you want, you can come hang out with us sometime. It's gonna be so much fun and we'll all have a blast. What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Is she serious, Aya? I'm kinda getting mixed signals here with the middle finger and all. She is. She's just really bad at most things involving other people. Hey, dumbasses, stop talking about me as if I'm not here. See? We'd all be happy to have you though. Please come, alright? I'll make sure that it's going to be worth your while. Yeah, sure, I guess I can come visit you sometime. Just send me the address and we'll figure out when it works best. Yay, I'll text you. Are you done? Can we go get our drinks now? Yep, thank you, Kiri. I'm proud of you. Fuck you, Aya. Well, I'll leave you to it then. See you guys soon, I guess. Looking forward to it. Bye, Sen. Stepping away from the two of them and Tsubaki behind me, I make my way back towards where the others, hopefully, are waiting for me. All of this took way longer than I had expected and I'm feeling slightly bad for making them wait for so long. There are enough of them so that I don't have to be worried too much about anything happening to them, though. Hopefully. Packing up, huh? I guess it's getting late enough for that. Hey girls. Sen! You didn't bring Ori back with you? She's still upset? Yeah, I'm afraid she is. Oh no. It is what it is, I guess. There's nothing we can do about it right now unless any of you have an idea. Yeah, me neither. We're heading off, I take it. We promised our mother to have dinner with her today, so we kind of have to, yes. If there's anything you need from me you need me for though, it's fine, Kana. Don't let Lynette wait on my account. Yeah, sis, we don't want to upset mom by breaking any promises we made, do we? Haha, yes, of course not. Good, let's keep packing up then. The girls go back to packing up their things, but Suzu comes over to me and hands me my backpack with a pained expression on her face. Looks like she has already grabbed all my stuff and shoved it in there, even despite the fact that it seems to have given her a bad headache. Poor girl. I take the backpack from her and pat her head for a moment to try and make up for the pain she's gone through. Luckily, none of the others seem to notice and I get away with it without any comments or murderous looks from one of the twins. Eventually, all things are packed up and ready to go and head up towards the changing booths and the train station afterwards. On the way from one to the other, Kana and Kagome split off from us because they apparently have to go get some groceries on their way home. Both of them hug me goodbye and for a moment it seems like neither of them wants to let go before the other does. It's really cute to see how much they are competing with each other in some regards while still being completely inseparable. A minute or so into the hug, Miko clears her throat and shoots them off by reminding them of their mom though. They let go of me and leave us, promising to let us know once they have arrived home safely. Since Miko needs to take the same train as Suzu and I do, she stays with us and the three of us keep heading on towards the train station. Once we get there, we find Ori sitting on one of the chairs looking down at her feet. Why though? What is she still doing here? Did she just get here too? The train comes once every hour as far as I know, so she should have been gone already, assuming that she came here immediately after leaving me. Oh no, she's sitting there all alone. She looks so forlorn. What do we do, Sen? Should we try talking to her again? Yeah, she's had some time to cool down and think, so maybe it's going to be different now. I hope. Let's find out, I guess. Miko and I head over to Ori, followed by Suzu, and who keeps herself a little behind me for some reason. Ori, what are you still doing here? I've been waiting for you, and I've been waiting to stop this video right here. Everyone, subscribe, like, comment down below if you want more, or comment what you want me to play. I'll try to pump up the video. I'll try to do something about it. But yeah, if you're new, you're not. Thank you for watching. Good luck on whatever you're doing. See ya. Bye.